part three of reading in Gashagua's and Sifuna's book. But we have a specific show that we'll be working on that is for only for Sifuna. So we've talked about coalition building, public accountability, political opportunity. Now I want us to talk about resource mobilization and keenly observe Sifuna whenever he's applying this principle. Political movements need organized money communication network, credible information, and leadership. There is to convert public dissatisfaction into political influence. And that is where Gachagua and Edwin Sifuna are working tirelessly, and they're so smart in that area. But I know President William Samoei Ruto can outsmart them. If he has a very good plan, he can outsmart them. But for now, they're kinda outsmarting him, and they're kinda getting better in that area. So they are looking for a public accountability. They are doing a public accountability, and they are at the same time resource mobilizing. We saw Sifuna resource mobilizing for his campaign, and the people were sending money to the paybill number, and some were giving money wherever it goes to political rallies. And there are people who said, we will sell our land, we'll sell our cows, our animals, our poultry, to make sure that we are funding Sifuna's campaign. And that is one thing that is very key in this. We are funding Sifuna's campaign. We will fund his campaign. We are the people. We want him because he has given people a narrative that people feel he's a better alternative to what is happening in this country. What has been been talking about from the beginning? He was against the leadership of President William Samoei Ruto. Even when Raila, who was his political leader and political father, made a coalition government, Sifuna stood against it and has been calling this government out and saying that it's not doing this and that and that. He's been so vocal into that, and that earned him respect among the people, and he's got to a point where he has loyal followers. We talk about that one later, how to create loyal followers in a political party. As a politician, he has gained loyal followers who are ready to do anything to support him, and that is where you make everything work for yourself as a politician. So there's only one thing that Sifuna needs to do to make sure that it becomes more concrete and all that. So as we said earlier, political under resource mobilization, political movements need organized money, communication networks, volunteers, credible information, and leadership to convert public dissatisfaction into political influence. So Sifuna has managed to do that. He's got volunteers already. He's looking for money, organized money. He's getting it through the donations of the people and any other people who are willing to do that. Communication networks, he has very good of them. We've heard them saying that they have an information about something, and they try to evade whatever they try to evade. We've had them talk about volunteers are coming in. Yes, the very people who are planning to. Wherever Linda Mwananchi rally goes to, there are very many people who are going there, not because they have been paid to go there, but because they are paid for themselves to go there and celebrate their leader, who is Sifuna. So I've seen that one happen. Then we have credible information. Him and Gachagua, they are so good into that. So they are giving facts that Kenyans are looking for, answering the questions that Kenyans are looking for, or asking questions that Kenyans are afraid of asking because they feel something might happen to them. But these guys are asking it, and that is what helps them to convert a public dissatisfaction into a political influence, and they have done that one perfectly. And then we have the overturn window, and they repeatedly discussing an issue gradually shifts to what the society considers politically acceptable to unacceptable. That is what Gachagua, and I told you this, they have done this, they repeatedly ask all these questions, and this one makes feel okay, so it's not right for someone to do, political leader to do this, so it's not right. Yeah, okay, now it's wrong, we don't accept that, because they're trying to define something that these people have not been having for the longest time. So those are some of the principles, and not all of them, but some of the key principles. We just pick the key principles. We don't talk, there are many, but those are the key principles that are political, that Gachagua is using to put pressure, to apply and sustain pressure on Ruto's administration, and Sifuna is playing the same book, but we have a specific book that Sifuna is reading from, and we'll be getting through that again. Please don't leave without subscribing. We're giving you very credible information and what you need for you to define what you really need as a political leader in this country. So please, you can't just leave us without subscribing. You know, we're here. You make it possible for us to be here, and we love you if you've been with us from the beginning to where we are now. That is amazing. I love it. And let's walk this journey together. It's been your host, Alan Hoy, hosting for AKTV. Kenyan politics. Bye.